I stopped buying the haulers at around the time Gail Buford came out. As many times as I saw the die-cast version of Gail Buford and Paul Conrev's hauler, I never picked them up. And now, I'm not seeing them on store shelves anymore. Of course, right when I start regretting stopping buying haulers is also when I stop seeing them. So when I saw the John Haulstead hauler, who is my favorite of the next-gen haulers they've made so far, I knew I had to pick him up. I basically stopped buying the full haulers because they cost a lot more than a normal diecast and because they take up a lot more space, but if I see the Gale hauler or the Paul hauler, I'll probably pick them up at this point because, yeah, why not get them, right? And John, like I said here, is my personal favorite of the three, so I'm glad to finally add him to my collection. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the John Haulstead hauler, the next-gen SynerG hauler, my first next-gen hauler. So let's get started. Of course, I do have a few of the plastic next-gen haulers, like I said. I have two plastic Gales, and I have the plastic Dynaco Cruise hauler. But it's going to be interesting to take a look at one of the die-cast ones. Now, SynerG is definitely not my favorite sponsor from Cars 3. Really not a big fan of how Eric Breaker turned out. But I just really like how John looks. I probably prefer how John looks to how Eric looks. You can see John Haulstead hauler. And I'm so happy that these new next-gen haulers open from the back as they should, unlike the other haulers, the stock car haulers, which open from the side for whatever reason. I don't know why they chose to do that, so it's great to see this hauler opens accurately from the back like he should. Now, I'm going to take this guy out of the package, and we'll be right back to take a closer look. So here is John Haulstead out of the package. Let me just say, I absolutely love how this hauler turned out. I think it looks really great. He still has a rubber band on him, though. I should probably take that off. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how this turned out. And as someone who's only ever owned the plastic next-gen haulers, it's really cool to see one that's smaller and more in scale with the normal diecasts. I think this guy looks so good. Look at that. That is so cool. Now, we've had several haulers released so far in 2021, but they've all been re-releases. It's kind of upsetting that they haven't done new releases yet for haulers, but I'm sure they will soon. Of course, you could detach him just like normal. I'm going to do that so we can take a closer look at the front here. Of course, the front here is metal. He's definitely pretty heavy because of just how much of him there is. Like this part on the non-next-gen haulers is plastic because it's a separate part, but on him, it's all metal aside from the hat, which is a plastic piece. And of course, the whole back hauler is plastic as well. It's got a pretty nice expression there. Sort of a typical smile. Very interesting looking grill. The SynerG logo there on the hat. Got this green border going around the hat as well. Very thin line, but I thought it was kind of notable. The headlights there. Moving on to the side, we have the number 5, of course, Eric Breaker's number, as well as all of these hexagon designs all over the place, which is a nice touch. Now, Eric himself has blue on him, sort of a bluish purple. I think it's more of a blue. That really isn't on the hauler, with the exception of on the 5 and for the logo. But again, I think the mix of yellow and green looks really good. Got a yellow outliner on the wheels, yellow stripes there. Moving on to the back, he actually does not have mud flaps or a license plate, which is interesting. Although, there we go. The back of the hauler does have a license plate. But yeah, all of the other haulers have the mud flaps, so that's interesting. Of course, we have the hole there that the hauler, or the trailer, attaches to. And moving on to that trailer itself, you can see the SynerG logo there, which is a really nice touch. They really didn't have to do that. They didn't have to detail the part that attaches to John, but they did that, and they included all of these hexagon designs that are sort of engraved on there, or I think they're put on top of the normal mold. So, yeah, you can see those running all across the top and all across the sides as well. Got this yellow stripe, sort of a black box there. Not quite sure what that's supposed to represent. Got the SynerG logo there. It's a very cool, sleek, next-gen design. These guys just look really cool. The stripe from the front of John carries over to the back, where it becomes the 5. Got those blue hexagons there, SynerG logo as well as up top alongside the number 5. And on the back, look at that back door. That back door looks so cool. I love having all of like the backs of the haulers lined up with the doors. Yeah, this one definitely looks really cool. His license plate reads P09-14C. Hopefully that isn't the same license plate as Gale or the Paul Conrav hauler, who was mislabeled as the Paunchy Wipeout hauler. But now, let's see here. There we go. Of course, it opens from the back, like I said. You see there's like a little thumb area for you to push out the back. It comes out pretty far. The legs there are definitely smaller than those on Mac. And yeah, you just got your little ramp. Yeah, definitely comes out a bit further than on your normal, like, Mac. Definitely interesting. I like that this part is shiny. Mac doesn't really have that. More of a flat gray like the rest of this. But what Mac has that these haulers don't, probably because these haulers are skinnier and slimmer, is like a little tire pump toolbox on the back. Or sorry, in the back, attached to the ground here. But yeah, that's on here, which is okay. Now, if we want to get Eric in, he really doesn't have all that much space. You see there? That might be because the leg is down. Yeah, maybe. There we go. But yeah, he doesn't have all that much space in there. Of course, no details on the inside. Like I said, the normal Mac hauler has at least a little thing on the ground, but no details on the inside, which I wasn't expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting any details, so I think it looks perfectly fine. Of course, close that up. I just love the back door, like I said before. We even have several different lights on the back. SynerG logo again with the 5. I wish that this stripe carried over to the side somehow, but... oh, it does! Hey, look at that! It actually connects to the SynerG logo. That is a really nice touch. They really didn't have to do that, but man, I'm glad they did, definitely. But yeah, you got the SynerG logo there, the number 5, and as Eric rattles around in there, there is the base, labeled as Made in Vietnam. Definitely very nice work there. And here is the base of John's cab. Very, very nice. Really, really impressed with how this guy turned out. And now, I should probably go and pick up the other 2 next-gen haulers. I will most likely do that the next time I see them. If there is a next time, which hopefully there is. As my camera struggles to focus here, we will wrap things up. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.